We didn't have a lot of that, you see, because we didn't go out to defeat someone else. We didn't go out to say, you public school people are doing a rotten job here with these kids, and we didn't do that at all. We were going to do what we were doing. And the reactions, interestingly, I never, ever had a teacher say, I won't take that child, or I don't want to take that child. You know, I had people say, I have concerns, I don't know what I'm going to do, I'm not, you know, from there, it just didn't happen, you know. We didn't have the other parents complaining. We had them asking questions. And I think what happened there was the principals would say, why don't you come in and see? I can't tell you about it, come on and take a look, okay? And so from that point of view, once again, it goes back to the principals. If the principal values something, because we all have to, you know, we have to work together, and this person has a lot of effect on my happiness and my effectiveness, if he values that, I can examine the situation, see whether I can value it also. And we had one boy that needed some help in toileting, not a great deal. And once again, this was something that Phil was involved in. We got the principal to say, and the principal agreed to say to the staff, tomorrow somebody's going to come here and help me deal with John and his toileting. Anybody want to join me? Obviously. So, no, we also didn't expect miracles. We didn't say you have to cure this child. See, the biggest problem that we have in all of this is people want to cure people. And that's not our job. We're not God. You know, we might be like God, but we're not. And so they can't cure them. And we don't have to cure them. You know, Stephen was a boy who couldn't see. He's blind. There's nothing we could do about that. But my goodness gracious, there was a million other things that he did for us and we did for him. You know, so we didn't really have that. We got into some of the stuff later on in the province where people started excluding people, and we decided that we would go to court for them if necessary. We would fight on their behalf. We did a lot of public speaking. We went around and spoke to everybody. But even there, we were always careful. I would always, if a trustee asked me to go and speak to the board, I would ask the director if that was all right. You know, that was their jurisdiction, not mine. We were going to do things the way we were going to do. We didn't want to force them. We were always well received, you know, whether the people agreed with us or not. So we didn't have a lot of opposition. And in fact, the matter is that people came to us in the thousands. I used to say, isn't it remarkable that people come from all over the world to see little boys and girls go to school together? I mean, really. But that was, you see, that was another interesting thing. Wasn't that interesting? That was good for us. I mean, that was good. Weren't we wonderful? Everybody was coming to see us. And that was part of it. That's nice too. But boy, was it ever good in service for our teachers. And wasn't it ever affirming for our teachers that people really were coming here to see what they did with these little people? And to marvel at what kind of an education every kid in that school got? You know, because we try to continue to keep our focus not on the little person that was different, but all the kids. They were all different. And I think one of the things that we noticed early was that our schools were more peaceful schools. I often wondered whether there could have been some research on they talk about violence in the schools. Our schools were more peaceful, and I suspect it was because of that.